y'all. This is just going to be a really quick and sweet and short video. You remember the other day when I reviewed this deck, the My Little Tarot deck with the My Little Ponies. And then I talked about my love of my ponies. Well, boy, do I have a treat for you. So one of the things that is probably not well known outside of the toy collection world is that different countries at times had different ponies. They were all made with the same molds, but the individual countries sometimes changed things up. Sometimes their coloration was different. Sometimes the paint on their eyes was different. Sometimes their pose was different. Just little nuances. And there's little things that tell you which ponies came from which country. The majority of the ones that are in the United States, they came from Hong Kong. They came from the main Hasbro factory. However, there are other countries that got the rights to use those molds and they made those ponies. And what you see before you is the Hong Kong Butterscotch. And this Butterscotch is from Macau. You could also say that she's a Blossom because if you look, her coloration is that of Blossom, but she has Butterscotch's butterfly cutie marks. These are original 1980 ponies. What I got when I was reviewing this deck, I was looking to see if there was a pretty cloth on Etsy. And I didn't find a pony cloth that I really liked. But what I did find was this wonderful seller. Apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Liselotte. Liselotte? Again, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. From Vintage Toy Retro. Sold me a very... Here's the little note that she sent me. She sold me a very special pony. She sold me a Butterscotch from Italy. Here's a couple of pieces of candy. She came all the way over from Denmark. However, this is the Italian pony. So I'm just going to open up this package real quick. I'm not going to show you the box. You don't need to see my name and address all written out. But it came packed in this cute little tissue paper. Pretty things inside. Thank you for supporting my small business. Absolutely. It was a pleasure. And let's see what she looks like. Oh, I almost hate tearing this tissue paper. But I'm so excited. Maybe I'll take this off camera. Hold on one second. And we have some bubble wrap. She's packed very well. So I'll post the link in the description to the shop that I bought this from. It was, like I said, a pleasure doing business with her. I know. All the teasing. Oh, there's another layer. But here you go. Here she is. And as you can see, she has the white hair. If we take a close look at the Hong Kong variety, and again, you can see some of the differences right off the bat. The coloration is a little bit different. Now, this is a very old pony and heavily played with. She was not treated as a collector's toy. This is my original Butterscotch, as I mentioned in the previous video. So I played with her when I was 5 years old and all the way up till adulthood, to be honest. Who are we kidding, right? I'm making a video on My Little Ponies. But this is the Italian version. Coloration is a little bit different. Of course, we have white hair instead of yellow hair. This one you can tell is a little bit older. She's probably had a little bit of a hair trim. But she's very beautiful. This is a trademark of the Italian ponies right here. The blue eyes. They liked to do the eyes in blue, and they always weren't the best. job, like as far as straight painting, but that's the way it is. That's the way they come. She also, you will note, has the engraved Italy in the foot. That's a trademark as well. It's not stamped, it's an actual engraved mark. And here you can kind of see them side by side and you can see the differences. Pretty crystal clear. And then let's throw this one in. Like I said, this is the macaw pony. She also has the blue eyes. So there you go. There's 3 different butterscotches, all from the 1980s, just different color countries. Hong Kong, macaw, and Italy. Hello, friends. Thank you so very much for putting up with my non-tarot related content, but it was just perfect to go in with this having arrived the other day. And I hope you stick around for more future tarot content and maybe some other silly things like this in the future. Have a good day.